You see, we get our bearings from the contrast, good and bad, light and dark, heat and cold. So you go away, you might have a lovely holiday, you come back, you feel flat. Oh, why aren't I on cloud 9? Because I've had a nice holiday. The contrast in environment. Something that the holiday was giving you that your home environment doesn't. Perhaps, as I used to think, that indicates you need to do something about your home, your normal life. If you need a holiday, goodness, it's not that you need a holiday, you need to change something about the way you're living. So I realized, you see, that, well, goodness, I live near the seaside and I've got lovely things to do. I don't need to go on holiday. What do I want to go away for? Just didn't have that drive, you see. I mean, obviously, if you're happy where you are, you don't want to move somewhere else, do you? You don't want to risk moving out of such happiness, such good circumstances. So perhaps we then realize that, if I'm wanting much, something about what I imagine the holiday will give, then I'm finding my present condition, position, place of activities, living, wanting in some way. Well, couldn't be wanting if you had God, full awareness of God, could it? And really, what could compare to this? I mean, are you taking a pilgrimage to, say, the Holy Land or to Himalayas because of a longing to be near a God? Well, it's the longing to be near a God you need, not the holiday to the Holy Land or the Himalayas. You could take such a holiday and be none the better for it, of course. Or you might be, and then when you come home, you're definitely not the better for it because you're trying to reconcile yourself to what had become your normal living before, and you can't. So, get to the heart of the matter. You need to practice the presence of God, the continual awareness of Him. I commend to you the practice of being thankful for all things, not just the good. But it's easy to learn by starting with the good, and then add to it a few of the irksome things that are just a bit difficult. And thank God for those in trust, because of all the good God has blessed you with. And you'll soon enlarge your field of thankfulness to include everything that happens to you. What others would have seen as good or bad, there's you saying, thank you, Dad. I so trust you for this goodness, or this apparent not goodness. I have eyes to see, and they see only you. This is my beloved. That's what being in love is, you see. You can just see her. She's just wonderful. Well, it's good practice falling in love, but it's not the reality of what you need. The reality of what you need is what you hope when you make a promise to love someone forever. They're not up to receiving that sort of love, not yet. They're like you. You're not up to receiving it yet. And you need to become such that you can. And that takes a little bit of practice, A little bit of time here in this world, but not much. A very short period of time compared to eternity. And you will blossom and flourish into life eternal. Bless you.